This is Ken Pyle with VOD TV. We're here in the lovely Lake of the Ozarks, Missouri, and we're going to talk a little bit about smart meters. A lot of controversy in California about smart meters, but we're here in rural Missouri, central Missouri, and they've been deployed for a number of years. We're with Ken Johnson, CEO of Co-Mo. You're a cooperative electric company. I'll let you talk to that in a moment, but you've been using meters for a while for automated meter reading. Why don't you tell us about your company first, and then we'll talk a little bit about the meters.
Well, thank you. Co-Mo Electric, we're an electric cooperative here in central Missouri, and we serve about 32,000 meters. And our co-op was organized back in 1939 when many of the other rural electric co-ops were organized. And for many years, our members read their own meters. Every month we'd send postcards out, and they would write the meter read on that and send it in, and we would generate a bill, and for many years that was acceptable to our co-op members. But as time went on, people got much busier. We needed an automated means to read meters and provide that service to our members. And so about 10 years ago, management and the directors here at Co-Mo Electric decided to pursue automated meter reading, and they selected a power line carrier method, which uses our power lines to actually communicate with each meter. And so today we have a system that's fully deployed, about 32,000 meters, and we read those meters every day. By doing that, we're able to provide hourly data to our members, and they can manage and monitor their usage patterns because of the ability to read and monitor their meters in that way.
And so it's worked very well. You guys have been a trendsetter, but you also are deploying more bandwidth out here. You're deploying fiber, and is the smart meter, the smart grid, part of the motivation?
Well, it is. We believe that smart grid will be an important part of our electric system as we go forward. We want to have improved communications with the devices that we have on our system, the electric devices that actually operate the electrical system. We want to have access to those devices, and then also we know that our automated meter reading system, power line carrier system, has a limited life, and we're estimating in another 10 years or so we'll need to begin to look at other ways because the technology will be nearing the end of its life. And so we believe that a fiber to the home network will be a type of technology that we'll be able to roll right into our automated meter reading and provide additional services to our members through that system.
Well, it's interesting, and you answered this question for me that you're in the rural area, and you used the broadband or the power line technologies versus the urban areas. We're seeing more of a kind of a wireless mix, and maybe you can address why that is.
Well, here in rural America or rural Missouri, because of the terrain, and we just quite honestly don't have the wireless systems available, and especially 10 years ago we did not have wireless capabilities like exist today. And so for us, the best way to communicate to each of the meters that were out on our line were to use the power lines, in fact. And so that's what we decided to do. And even today, because of the terrain and because of the forestation, wireless technologies have limited use.
Well, and it sounds like, too, the fiber actually starts to become an integral part of the electrical transmission grid for you.
Well, that's right. We're no strangers to fiber. Our G&T, who provides us with our source of electricity and the transmission and substation systems, we have had their fiber optic cables hanging on our infrastructure for many years, and they have used that to communicate between substations and back to their dispatch center and to have an idea of what's going on with the electrical system. And so by us deploying fiber to the home, we're setting ourselves up for the next generation of smart meters, the next generation of being able to work with our members on providing them the ability to better manage their electric bills through various rate options that we might be able to offer through real time that we're not able to offer today.
Well, Ken, it's very exciting to see you really are on the edge of technology here in the Lake of the Ozarks. Well, thank you.
Thank you.